gorgeous people. This is Amber's DIY and other stuff. My name is Amber Meeks. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you found my channel. I like to do fashion and craft DIYs and all kinds of other fun stuff. So if you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you don't miss any time I upload a video. Okay guys, in today's video I have some outdoor fall DIYs. I picked up this sign at Royal King and I thought to myself, you know, I really like it, but I don't like everything about it. And it was damaged, so I thought to myself, okay, I can totally make this what I want it to be if I can get it for a good price, which I did. And then the other one was just some wood that I had lying around. I thought I would take a stab at making a pumpkin for my little outdoor decor. So without further ado, let's see how I made these things. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with this sign that I bought at Royal King. It was damaged and I'm going to show you all the damage here in a second, but this is a piece of it. I thought I could glue that back on, but I'm going to turn to the back here and it's just falling apart. Somebody was just careless when they were stocking it, or, you know, when they packaged it up to send to the store, so it just needs fixed. So I have this super glue gel that I got from the Dollar Tree and I'm hoping that this will do the job. I've never used this stuff before, so fingers crossed. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it where that part is broken there, squirt some of the super gel glue in there. Now this isn't an immediate hold, so what I'm going to do is go over the top of it with some hot glue just so that it'll hold together immediately, and then the super gel glue will hold it long term. So after I've done all that, this is what it looks like on the back. It's not pretty, but who cares? Nobody's going to see that, right? So now I'm going to go in with this red acrylic paint by Americana to paint the truck red. Now I'm using a makeup sponge initially, and as I'm putting it on, I'm like, okay, I'll just get my initial coat on with the makeup sponge, but I eventually switched to a brush because it's a lot easier to get into all those crevices and everything and make sure that I'm not, you know, getting the red paint on things I don't want to, like the tires and the flowers, so on and so forth. So I just get my initial red coat on with this, and it does take quite a few coats, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think it took about 3 coats to get this completely covered. So here I am with the paintbrush, just getting into all the crevices where the makeup sponge wouldn't go, and I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat over top of what I've already put on there. And I actually did 2 coats. I thought I did 3 coats, but it actually was 2 coats in total for this to get it completely covered. And sorry about my iPad in the corner there. I was watching some YouTube videos as I was crafting, as I always do, and totally forgot that it was there in the shot. Awesome. So here it is, painted red. I think it's looking awesome. I absolutely love it. So I did get some red paint on the black tires, so I'm just taking a paint marker and I'm going to go ahead and cover that up with this black paint marker. And then I was looking at the Hello Pumpkin letters, and you're going to see me in the next clip take a red paint marker, and I'm going to go ahead and outline the Hello Pumpkin with the red paint pen. Now, I gotta say, guys, this didn't make a huge impact. I honestly should have darkened the line. Like, I initially go over it just like with a thin line, and I really should have made that line a lot thicker and went over it again, but whatever. I totally think that it was worth it. I definitely think that it helped make the letters pop, so I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, so there it is after I've completed all of that. So the only thing left to do is to make sure all of the florals are attached properly, and this pumpkin was falling down. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of the super gel glue along with some hot glue to secure that pumpkin in place. And then I end up adding some additional flowers because I thought that it looked a little sparse, so I just beefed it up a little bit. So after I got all of that done, I'm going to go ahead and top coat it with some Rust-Oleum Never Wet so that it will stay nice for as long as I need it to. Okay, for this next DIY, I found these random wood pieces. Some were in my craft studio, some were sitting outside. As you can see, they've been outside for like a long time. So then I got this wood carving kit from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use a combination of all these things to hopefully make a pumpkin. We'll see how it goes. Now, this wood is kind of warped that was in my craft studio. It's been through a lot. It's been in there for like a really long time. I don't know why I didn't do anything with it before now, but here we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and take these wood carving pieces, and I thought that I would do like a palette look is what I was going for. So I pull out my little tape measure because that's all that I could find at the time. And then I'm like, why am I starting down here? I need to go into the middle. So I go into the middle and I put the tape measure, like I put the number 9 in the center, and then I just went 2 inches all the way to the edges of each side to make these little lines. Now I made the little lines with the little wood carving piece, but I couldn't really see them, so I went ahead and darkened them up with some with an ink pen. So now I have this, what is this, a yardstick? So I thought, okay, let's just make these lines with this little carving thing, right? I've never done this before, clearly, guys. And I was all over the place. Look, I went off the lines, whatever. And it's kind of hard to do when you have a straight edge like that. But, you know, I managed to do it. So that wasn't really working. So I got this little tool out that where you can like dig deep into the wood. So those lines that I initially made, I'm just going to go ahead and follow those and like make these deeper cuts so that you can actually see them, because they just weren't showing up as dark as I needed them to. So I just went ahead and did this all the way down. And this was more of the look that I was going for. So I'm happy that I did it, but it was a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far, guys. It's looking like a hot mess, but that's okay. Let's just work with what we have. And honestly, I was thinking, man, the lines should have been the other way, but they're this way. Whatever. I'm just going to roll with this. This is what it is. I'm not doing it again, period. Okay, so now I have this super wood glue from the Dollar Tree, and I've never used this stuff before, but we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to attach everything in place along with some hot glue. So I first thought I would go ahead and do this inner part first, right? So I add this, bead of this wood glue all the way down, and then I just hold this into place until it's like somewhat grabbing, because it does have a pretty quick grab, believe it or not, but it's just not fully set yet. After I did that, I thought, okay, I better glue this back piece on. So I'm going to use a combination of the wood glue and some hot glue so that it will keep those two pieces secure and in place. So I went ahead and went around with the hot glue just so that I can get that immediate and then short-term, long-term hold is what I'm going for here. So I put that down. Okay, guys, so it dried. I did not put my weights on it. I was so mad, guys. So it's like separating, but it's secure, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to show you here how it lifted up the wood. I had the weights sitting beside it, but I didn't put them on it. I don't know what happened. I probably got distracted. Nonetheless, we're going to try to fix this and make it work. I mean, it's not coming apart, but I just feel like I need to secure it some more. So I'm just dumping a whole bunch more wood glue into these cracks in hopes that that will make it stay in place for as long as I need it to. Okay, so once I did all of that, I'm going to go ahead and do the stand part of it. So I just have these two random wood pieces that were sitting outside my house. So I'm just going to put two of these together, and that's going to be the stand to hold it into place. So I'm obviously going to use some wood glue to put those on. Now that everything's dry, I'm going to go ahead and paint it with this Rust-Oleum rustic orange color. And while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and use this random wood piece that I got from my craft studio and make the stem. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint that brown. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and glue that stem on. I'm going to add some raffia to it, and it's pretty much ready to go. And then I had this brilliant idea that I was going to go ahead and try to beef up the pumpkin a little bit more and make these like pumpkin indentations. Guys, I'm not a painter. This didn't turn out exactly the way I had anticipated, but I did my best. Please don't judge me. It was my first time doing something like this, so hopefully I get better with time. But after I finished both of the projects, here they are. Woo! Guys, I love that Hello Pumpkin sign. I think it turned out so incredibly cute. I think it is awesome. So when I sprayed it with the Rust-Oleum Never Wet, it did leave this kind of weird finish on it. As you can see, like in spots, it looks kind of frosty, but honestly, I like it. I think it kind of aged the truck a little bit and made it look really cool. So I'm totally fine with the way that looks. Now, as for the pumpkin, here we go over to the pumpkin. Guys, it looks okay. I mean, I added a raffia bow at the top of it. The lines are kind of wonky, whatever. It is what it is. I tried my best. Like I said, it was my first time doing something like this. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these projects. Let's jump into my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so I didn't used to decorate outside for fall. Last year was like my first year decorating outside for fall, so I need to get a bunch more stuff to get it up to the amber standards that it needs to be. So that's why I'm starting to make more and more things each year. And I loved that sign that I picked up at Royal King. It was so incredibly cute, but every time I see the truck, I envision the red truck. So that's why I felt I needed to paint that red. And that Rust-Oleum Never Wet works really good. So it's going to keep that sign looking really nice for a very long time. I'll probably respray it each year with the Rust-Oleum Never Wet so I can have it looking as nice as it possibly can for as long as I want to use it. And then And the pumpkin was just something, I had that wood sitting there and I'm like, okay, let me try to make this pumpkin. It definitely did not turn out at all how I envisioned it, but I just need to work on my paint game. It's definitely not my thing. It's not a craft that I'm strong at, but it's one that I would like to continue to do so that I can improve on it. So please don't, be hateful in the comments below, because painting is definitely not my game. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it inspires you to buy some damaged things in your stores. When you see them damaged, see what kind of price you can get it for. If it's a really good price, snatch it up and go home and fix it. That's all. I do it all the time. I love buying things that are damaged and rescuing them from being thrown away or whatever else could happen to them. That way I bring new life into it and make it more my own. Okay guys, that's all I got for you in this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye! Hitting that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you don't miss any time I upload a video. Okay guys, in today's video, I drew a blank. Okay, try it again. Okay guys, in today's video I'm going to show you a couple of outdoor DIYs for fall. I just don't know how to start this video. One more time. Okay guys, in today's video I have some, I don't want to say they're quick and easy, but for me they were sort of easy. So no, yeah, they were quick. Okay, try it again. Painting is clearly not my thing. I'm gonna have to get used to it. I'm gonna play around with it some more, because I do think that it's definitely something that I drew blank. Awesome. Every time I see those trucks, I envision the red truck. I don't envision a silver truck, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and paint that, so it had that nice red pop to it with Okay guys, so I normally don't decorate outside for fall. This is my first year decorating this extensively outside for fall. No, that's not true. I did decorate last year. Okay, hold on.